One of the major concerns with the large language models are API throttling limitations and the requirement of internet. These are the factors which really limits our LLM based AI application development. What if I have decent PC or laptop? I should be able to use the LLM locally without any limitation for my AI development. That's the topic of this video. Welcome back to Tech Nuggets. In this video, let us explore LM Studio. Okay, what are the features of LM Studio? Run LLMs on your local laptop entirely offline, something like your database, and use models through the in-app chat UI or an OpenAI compatible local server. So it is otherwise known as something similar to inference API. And download any compatible model files from Huggingface repositories. Discover new and noteworthy LLMs in the app's page. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let us go to LM Studio's official website, that is lmstudio.ai. So the main motto of this tool is discover, download, and run local LLMs. Okay, so what are the architecture it supports? It runs any Meta Llama architecture, Microsoft Falcon, Yaml from Google, and REPL, GPT in VX, and majorly what you have to look for is GGUF format. So the majority where it finds anything on it has a tight integration. You can download any model from Hugging Face. So it supports a GGF format that you can download it on this. Okay, so one of the platform this tool is available. One is Mac, that's the latest Mac M1, M2, M3. Then Windows, then we have Linux current beta version. So this is how the tool is going to look like. Okay. So one of the major frequently asked question or a major point which they say this app uh, does not collect data, monitor your actions because your data stays local on your machine. It's free for personal use. Okay. And business again, you have to get in touch with that. So the majority does LM Studio collect your data? No, that's the majority. That's a main motto of this tool, right? It's for the privacy which you are going to use. Okay, so what is the required hardware and software? As I said, Apple Silicon Mac M1, M3 with the Mac OS 13.6, Windows Linux PC processor with that supports AVX 2. That's typically newer PCs. At least you should have 16 plus GB of RAM recommended for PCs and 6 plus GB of VRAM. So at least you will have 4 GB of VRAM recommended. NVIDIA AMD GPUs supported. So the system currently which I am using is basically NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4GB and Ryzen 7 50 series PC. Okay, let's go ahead and download and let's download Windows version. Okay. Okay. The LM Studio is downloaded. So for 1040. Let's go ahead and install it. Let's do the installation part. So the installation of LM Studio is quite easy. There is nothing to install. If you click, it runs as it's. Okay. So it's starting up. There is nothing to install. So it runs a exe as is. Immediately you click, you will see the startup. Voila. So you have successfully not installed or installed. You have downloaded. We have opened the LM Studio. Okay, let me walk you through the LM Studio interface. First, you can search the model anything if you know the name of the model. And what are the supported model here is it's a Llama Extra P3 Falcon Star Water Stable and GPT layouts. And importantly, it supports the format of GGVF. That's one of the model it supports. And what all we can do with this, for example, we can search, we can do AI chat, then we can do multi-model, we can do local server, and we can print your local models. That's my models, whichever you top. Other good part of this is it is going to give you what is the system requirement usually. For example, your Llama requires 8 GB plus RAM required, and the size of that is 4.92 GB. Okay, and stable code you can find most of the recent one, and the way these models are models, this is actually NM community which they take these models up, they upload into this LM Studio. That's how you download. For example, you take Llama 3 because it requires you have to go with the agreement with Meta AI. You have to uh, agree the terms and conditions, then you have to give your credential, your email ID, and the other details to get downloaded. However, this one is just click download it to start downloading because it's done by LM community. They upload it. We can use this model. Okay, let's go ahead and take one of the model and check quickly. Uh, okay, okay. Let's go ahead and search for a module with the latest called Microsoft 3. Go ahead and say. So here you can see the result, and it's a way you can get the compatibility guess and show all including compatible models. Let's keep it as compatibility guess, and you can find the result. Full GP offload possible and some offload. So let's go ahead and take this one. So the download started. It will take some time to come. The model 5.3 mini copy instructors downloaded. Let's go ahead and use it. Okay, the way we use it, elastic. So that the first feature which we are going to try out will be the AI chat. So how do we do this? It's as good as go ahead and just load this model. So as soon as you load the model, done. That's it. So go ahead and say initiate your conversation. Say hello. Voila. So you receive the response back. So hello, how can I assist you today? So let's ask some questions. Or tell one fact about Earth. Okay, it's interesting. Let's find out. Certainly. Now you can see the speed. Well, it really quite fast than any other model, and the way it generates is very fast. Okay, so this is a 5 latest unique copy instruct model that is from Microsoft. One of the lightweight model, and it generates the tokens quite fast. Let's give it a second to complete this. But just to see the benchmarking, let's hold on for a couple of seconds. Okay. That is so much of text. That's really so much of text. Okay, it's completed. So the benchmarking, what we are seeing is 0.73 seconds time for the first token. It's pretty fast. And the speed, it generated about 9.72 tokens per second. And GPU layers is 10 and CPU thread is 4. And token count was out of 2048. That was the max threshold that you had 747 type 747 token generated. Okay. Okay. Next, let us see the next very interesting feature is local inference server. So let's click on local server. You can find that. So the idea here is to use Microsoft 5 Mini 4K. Any model, you expose that as a server endpoint so that you can interact with it through API, or maybe you can use some of the other UI to interact with it. Or like something like a chat GPT UI, you can create a UI and you can interact with the model. Okay. So while doing that, you can also monitor the RAM usage of which it is. Okay. So I've just loaded the model. Just we need to hit the start server. That's it. You are ready to go with the inference server and your model is exposed with the APIs. So few configurations you have to pick. What is the port number? You can change it. And ports, that's a cross origin or resource sharing. It is, for example, you want to communicate server to server. You may have to enable this and configure it. And request queuing, because if you have more request, then you need a queue. Queuing is on and verbose is on. Prompt formatting is on. So let's go ahead and start this. Perfect. It's very fast. It started. So what are the supported endpoints? There are get and post. For example, this one is, let's try out this models that is yours. 1, 2, 3, 4 port. It's a local. So let's go ahead and say in Aurora and open this. Perfect. So you are able to see, you are able to interact with the model use local server inference API. Okay. So let's go back to this. And once you're done, you can stop. But also, you have some more documentations how to use this, and you can fine tune and you can develop your AI. So that's all I want to share with you today. Thank you very much. See you in the next.